ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد, Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma said that he was riding behind Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam gave him an advice. Ya ghulam, inni u'allimuka kalimat. Young man, I'm teaching you some words, some advices. First one, ihfadillah yahfadk. Ihfadillah tajidhu tujahak. Ihfadillah. Ihfad means guard, protect, keep. How can you do that to Allah Subhanah wa Ta'ala? It means guard and make sure that you fulfill the rights of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala commanded you. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala ordered you, created you for the purpose of commands. You have to fulfill. So his advice is, O ghulam, O young man, make sure you fulfill the rights of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. What happens if you do that? Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala will reward you likewise. He will be with you. He will guard you. And look at the guard that we are looking for. You want to live long, and you want to live, and you want to have a good life, you want to earn money, and you want these worldly things. If you take care of the rights of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala will take care of those things that you like in this life. And the best of that, your faith. Yahfaz dinak. He will protect your faith. How is that? Faith is the only thing. You see, when you talk about relationship with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, you're talking about dignity, you're talking about power, you're talking about reliance, you're talking about companionship, you're talking about everything. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, if He's with you, you don't need anyone. And if He's not with you, no one benefits you, even if you have the whole world. So take care of the commands. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala will be with you. Just to give you an example, how Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala takes care of your faith, which is the most important thing. And when we say about faith, we're talking about you have so many trials in this life, you have so many problems in this life, you have so many enemies in this life. Your own self is against you when it comes to faith. So Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala guards that and protects you. Take Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. The story of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam is the ultimate example to fulfill this hadith. Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam was tried in so many horrible ways. About to get killed, thrown in the well, accused with indecency, went to jail, you name it. And what kept him going is maintaining the rights of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in every situation. Imagine when he was in jail, unjustly, the first thing he opened his mouth with the people in jail is Tawheed. And look at Tawheed, how Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala puts it to show the importance of it, which is so badly neglected. Look at his words when he spoke with them. قال واتبعت ملة آبائي إبراهيم وإسحاق ويعقوب. I left people who are disbelievers and I followed the faith of my forefathers Ibrahim, Ishaq and Yaqub. ما كان لنا أن نشرك بالله من شيء. Not fitting for any of us to associate partners or to do anything where we don't worship Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala alone. Look at the words after that. ذَلِكَ مِنْ فَضْلِ اللَّهِ عَلَيْنَا وَعَلَى النَّاسِ. This is the ultimate ni'mah of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, that you are muwahhid. أعظم أكبر نعمة على الإنسان إنه موحد. موحد لله سبحانه وتعالى في كل شيء. ذلك من فضل الله علينا وعلى الناس, everyone else. But the problem is what? ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلم. The majority of people don't know the importance of Tawheed. The majority of people don't even think about Tawheed. The majority of people don't value Tawheed. The majority of people talk about every sin except the sin of shirk, which is the opposite of Tawheed. This ni'mah that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala gave him, because he safeguarded his commands, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala commands, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala gave him back what he deserves. The first word he opened his mouth with the people in jail is this, da'wah. Da'wah. And the first thing in da'wah is Tawheed. And then he gave them what they wanted. What did Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala do to him? After years of suffering and his years of steadfastness, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala made him king. اجعلني على خزائن الأرض. Make me, put me in charge of the treasures of the world. And he got it. And when he got everything. Look at his final wording. قال رب قد آتيتني من الملك وعلمتني من تأويل الأحاديث. Oh Allah, you have given me kingdoms of this world and taught me how to interpret dreams. فاطر السماوات والأرض, you're the creator of heavens and earth. أنت ولي في الدنيا والآخرة, you are my closest protector, friend, God, anyone I love in this life. توفني مسلما, make me die on Tawheed. That's what Islam is all about. And what else? وَالْحِقْنِي بِالصَّالِحِينَ, and let me follow, catch up with the prophets and the righteous and the martyrs and such. So he got everything he wanted. Now he's ready to go and join the rest. What happens? Because of what? Because احفظ الله يحفظ. حفظ الله فحفظه الله سبحانه وتعالى. He fulfilled and guarded the rights of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala gave him the results. The fact is, you need to have knowledge. You have to have knowledge, and you have to have patience. Patience. 7 to 10 years. فلبث في السجن بضع سنين. 3 to 10 years in jail. That's the minimum. The scholars said around 7 years. So you're talking a trial that took about 7 to 10 years before he got this. When we have a one trial, 1 day trial, 2 day trials, what do? We give up. Where is Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala? It's the first thing we do. How come he does not do it? And how come? And most people, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَعْبُدُ اللَّهَ عَلَى حَرْفٍ. Most of us worship Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala on the edge. Meaning, فَإِنْ أَصَابَهُ خَيْرٍ اطْمَأَنَّ بِهِ وَإِنْ أَصَابَتْهُ فِتْنَةٌ انقلب على وجهه. When you have a little trial, you slip off. You failed. No more prayer. No more dua. No more trust. No more charity. No more. Why? Because Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala tested you with something, and now your faith, your weak faith, gave up on that because you don't. So brothers and sisters, احفظ الله يحفظك. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.